Organizations and businesses alike are coming up with different ways to try to support the flood victims. That includes P. Terry's. The chain announced that this Thursday, 100% of its profits will go to support the Austin Disaster Relief Network. Here to talk more about that now is the founder of P. Terry's, Patrick Terry. Patrick, welcome to our show and thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So this would really seem like the easiest way for your customers to be able to help out some of the flood victims there. So talk to us about how this idea came together.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. When we started P. Terry's, we were just a few months into operations when my wife, Kathy, came and said, we have to give back to the community. These people are part of our family. And so that's what we've been doing for the last 20 years. And, usually when we have a day of giving and give profits to local charities, it's a happy event. We know that we're giving funds to organizations that are going to turn around and make people's lives better. And it's a really wonderful, positive day. Thursday will be a day where, our hearts are heavy. And so, this is what we do, but it'll be different this time. We've been so impacted by the loss of so many lives of friends and family, and the devastation is just unimaginable. That's how we do this. We recognize we are so fortunate to be a part of this community that it is a natural thing for us to turn around and give back.
We just mentioned that you'll be donating again 100% of the proceeds and profits from Thursday to the Austin Disaster Relief Network. Is there a particular reason why you chose that charity to be able to support?
Yes, we actually researched it, and this network has been on the ground since day one. And what we love about what they do is they're taking care of the victims' families, the rescuers, and they're around after this is all over, after the live coverage is over and after the days of charity are over, the devastation remains, and they don't leave. And so we looked at it as a complete way of taking care of this tragedy that's happened.
I'm sure people out there hearing about this will maybe want to come to one of your restaurants on Thursday to be able to support this, but do you have a goal in mind about how much money you'd like to raise and then to donate?
Well, in days past, when we do this 4 times a year for different charities, and we generally raise over $50,000. So obviously we would want to do at the very least that, and that'll be our goal. I have to tell you that it feels different this time. I think that the numbers will be higher. The response from our on our social media post, we have now over 2 million views of what we're going to do. We've never had that before, and we've never had the comments before. So it's going to be hard to predict.
And P. Terry's will not be alone in doing efforts just like this. We've heard of several other restaurants not only offering discounts, but also donating 100% of their profits to different disaster relief organizations. What kind of message do you think that sends to see so many organizations, so many businesses here in our area doing very similar things to what you're planning to do?
I've seen that. I think it's wonderful. I think what it says is that as a community, we come together, and the more businesses that do it, obviously, the better. Nobody wants to stand alone on this thing. This is something for all of us to really hold hands. I think what's really special about a restaurant or a retail business getting involved at this level is that it allows everyone to be able to contribute at any level. whether in our case it's buying a hamburger or a milkshake, um, no matter what gesture it is. I think what we've learned over the last 20 years is that a lot of small gestures can equal a large gesture. And I think that's what we're hoping to do by all of the different businesses that are getting involved. It's absolutely wonderful, and I'm delighted to see other organizations doing it.
Well, this will certainly go a long way for a lot of people who are needing help right now. But for now, we'll leave our conversation there. Patrick, Terry, thank you so much again for being here and talking to us today.
Thanks for having me.